Hi everybody, welcome to my channel. This is Doma Scrapbook Sage. It's Sunday afternoon and I wanted to do a craft with me. I don't have anything specifically in mind what I'm going to make, but I do want to finish, I just want to add some ephemera to this cute little Ephy journal that I started and start getting that ready for the shop. What I have done is I have rated my fall bin. I tend to organize my supplies by winter, spring, summer, and fall. And as I create and clean up at the end of the day, I will sit at my sewing machine and put together just pieces of ephemera of things that are lying around. So I have partially made bases or something, or I have cut out some ephemera pieces from packets that I like, and they sort of fall in, and they will either be autumn, or when I look at it I think of autumn, so it may have autumn colors or whatever, so it may not necessarily have an autumn theme. Like I think fruit is more of a summer theme for me, but that's just one way. So when I grab a journal in a certain color palette, I can pull from that and see if it will work in my journal. So after a project, I might just have a lot of stuff on my desk and I will put them in a little bag like this by color and throw it into my box and pull things out later as I need to. So I'm gonna just take this stuff out. So these are pretty much my scraps. And I'm going to see if there's anything that I feel like I might want to use or I might not want to use in this journal. So I think this goes really well. And I'm going to hold off on that. I will set this over here. So let's see what I have. These are possibilities. It's probably too big. Too big. That's a possibility. That might be fun. See if that works. This is cute. Little mice, little critters might work. I don't think that color's gonna go well. Okay. So this was a previous project, just my desk was a mess. And I was like, oh, I need to get this stuff cleaned up. I will craft from it later. Okay. So I will put these over here to the side and add that in there later. And let me see. This is really cute. So let me see if I can find a place that I really want this to go. Oh, and I want to talk about this. So there are, let me see if I can find my right scissors. Sort of buried them. These may not be the best ones. So I've had a couple instances this year where I got access to some great fabric. And this was my first fabric haul where I had this wool and this really cool gold foil fabric, or gold. It had a gold thread in it and it was leaves, and I made a lot of leaves and fall items out of that. I'm just going to glue this down over here on the side and see how that works. And I may not always have, when I glue, I need to be closer to it, just my hand-eye coordination. So just bear with me if my hands are out of the frame for a minute. I can put this up here for you all. But hi and welcome. I don't know if I did that. This is Dawn. I'm with Scrapbook Sage, and it is day 3 in December 2024, which means we're in the middle of Dephemerember, and I am challenging myself to make journals from A to Z And this is my first one. This is my A journal that I am decorating up a little bit. It is has an animal with Ephy is my primary animal that I'm planning to use. And my glue needs to be sitting upside down. But I am having a grand old time just crafting with everybody. And I'm hoping that my jar for glue can sit right there. Okay. So I'm just grabbing pieces that I had pulled out and seeing if they will be functional. Oh, that's sort of cool. In this journal, there's a little pocket there. I could just set that in the pocket and it would probably hold it, but I like it better as a pocket. I want to sort of keep those words open. So this is fun. Let's just go ahead and we will glue this on there. And if I add something to that later, that is fine. So I'm just sort of building up on the base of the journal, which is fun. Now I'm on this side and I've got this one. I might just have that be right there. And I was thinking of putting, I have a little hot mess to the right of me, so we'll see how long that lasts. Okay, this is sort of cute. It is, I made just a pocket on a piece of paper, and it has an extra piece of paper in there. And so this might be a good home for that, or it can actually go into, why don't we put that there? Okay, I need to make sure I hold this down and be patient. So here's a fun piece. This summer we were doing eco dyeing, and I didn't do like the big pot of eco dyeing. I have this cool cookie sheet that has rust on it, and I just added some of the stuff that you put in eco dyeing to a few sheets of paper with coffee, and I used rose and rose leaves because I knew, and some lavender or something that I knew that was pretty safe, and just baked those, pressed it down and baked a few pages. So I don't have a lot of this, but it's fun to use it when I can find a place to use it. So I don't know if I'm going to use it for something artsy. I'm going to set it over here to the side at the minute. Okay, and then I've got this piece, which will be really cool for a start of a belly band. So let me cut, I don't know if I've got the right scissors close to me. Okay. Let's do this. I find that I need to buy these scissors once a year because I end up cutting through both paper and fabric, because a lot of times I will just use some fabric, put some fabric. Let's see, let's go this way. On the back, some paper on the back of fabric, and the scissors don't like to cut through both of those. So let's put a little belly band there. So I don't know about you guys, but I just love playing Dephemerember. I don't know why. I think it's more fun than me getting to play other times, because I play just, I get to make junk journals every month, but for some reason I've Dephemerember, it's the personalities who are hosting it, right? They're just so much fun to hang out with, and the energy that they give is great. So I'm sure that has something to do with it. And I have a hot mess on my desk, so we'll just sort of see how things go with that. Now I'm thinking I want to cut out this little mouse face. He's so cute. Let me use my other scissors here. So I have printed out LuiseHeinzle's Heinzle. I feel so bad. I've been getting her name wrong. So I have printed out her funny animals, and I am going to cut them out. I haven't cut them out yet. And I will look at her pages and maybe pick out a couple characters that we'll put in the journal as I'm working on this right now. But that's sort of a cute little peekaboo. I don't know which way to go. Do I do it like that, or like that? What's on the other side? Is there another place where I want to put his cute little face? I could do that. That's sort of cute. The reason I got quiet is I was thinking if I wanted to put some type of colorful element underneath him. Yeah, we'll do that. It's not super colorful, but it's colorful enough, and I get to use that special paper in this journal, so that's fun. So are you a crafter who likes to use up everything you have? Or are you okay at throwing away a lot of stuff? I like the idea of being able to throw away a lot of stuff. I just haven't gotten there yet. I keep probably way too many things and need to get better at throwing away my least favorites. But like this page was not a favorite page. And so I kept it around. I was like, oh, maybe I'll use the words and stuff for some fodder. But these little cute characters sort of popped up. And now I want to use them because I've got Ephy, because Ephy is so inspiring, and he needs some buddies to hang out with him in his little journal here. So he needs a little buddy mouse and a little buddy bunny somewhere. Let's see where they want to hang out. We'll do that. Let's get rid of the little rabbit piece. We will tear a little bit of this off. And tear some of those words off, I think. And we will just put a cute little bunny here. I'll cut this up around the corner like this. So are you guys chatters when you craft? Like, I tend to get lost in the process, which doesn't make for a really entertaining craft with me. But I don't know. I'm really curious how people watch craft with me's. Like, I don't sit and watch somebody craft. Do you? Like, do you like watch everything they do? Sometimes I will, like Dear Julie, because you're trying to follow the challenge. But if somebody's just doing a craft with me, I'll put it on and I'll watch them as I'm crafting, and I'll look up here and there and I'll listen to what they're talking about and all that kind of jazz. So I like to have a little bit of company when I craft because I'm home. My husband works and I get to try different things, but a lot of times I'll put on a video and just listen to it. I want to get a few of these in here, so let's see where a good place might be for these. It looks like I've filled up a lot of the space. That might work well. Do you guys like to have tons of your journal space really layered and lots of stuff built up, or are you more of a minimalist where you like to have just one or two things and you're good to go? I tend to be just one or two things and I'm good to go. One thing is because I do sell my journals and I want people to have a chance to, like, I'm feeling like this is already has a lot of stuff in it, and unless people want to cover things up, and newer people may not always feel comfortable doing that, I like to leave a little bit of space for people to do their own thing. I always have a challenge with these washi tape stickers, and mine are starting to get old, so I know I need to start using them because it's just ripped. Okay. Yeah, this is fun with those herbs. Do I want to have a little rainbow? I sort of like that rainbow. Yeah. Okay. So I think I'm done with those. Do I like the cactus? I think that is more summery for me, so I'm going to put that aside. I do like the herbal tea, and I think I'm just going to set that in there. And who do we have? Tim Holtz. He's always fun to set in. Let's see if there's a color here that I like. The Story Begins. That's sort of a good one. Let's go that route. So I've got, oh, lots of stuff over here as well. Okay, let's pull these out. I want to set these here. Is there room for a heart somewhere? We got a heart there. Let's see. Okay, so I have a porcupine, a deer, a fox. Ooh, the fox is sort of cool. Maybe I'll put Mr. Foxy right here. Yeah. So this is from Nevermore Creations, 17. We'll put these cool numbers, those are with the clocks, right up there, sort of the crafty thing. Oh, wait. Let's see, we got creativity is seeing things that everyone else has and seeking and thinking what no one else has ever thought. Let's do that. Okay, here's a little pocket here, another pocket there. I wonder. Where I may want this. Maybe a fold. I'm feeling I've put in what I want. I may need little bits, but oh, that might look cute there. Do I like that better or do I like this better? I like that better. And I've got orchids too. So what if I do something like this? And it's a little flip over. Not sure. Not convinced yet. Oh, that's sort of cool. I think I like that. Yeah, let's do that. I could make it like a pocket with a belly band. So things can go. Okay, I do like that. Let's see. Oh, I do love this too. So sure, that will go there. So I think it's so funny how quick you can go from I don't have any ephemera or any supplies, and then you have a house full of supplies. It only took me a couple of years to get there. So if you're new to junk journaling and you feel like you don't have supplies, you may want to, pace yourself out, use things that you need or that you have, because it's so easy to accumulate so much stuff. And I think I need to sew those. Do the backing on that. So I sort of like this here, so I will put that in there. It's amazing how just a darker color on there does well. So I may need to make some pockets and put some of the little people that I found, but let me see if there's anything else that will work. I do like this. This was a freebie from Dear Julie, and I like the way it looks with this kit. And I am just going to fold this, and that can sit in this little pocket there. Do I love or hate this? I love it when you can get through some of your supplies. It's like, oh, I'm using those up. I'm so happy. So I'm not a huge fan of gusseted corners. As I'm sitting here, I'm thinking, I usually cut them off because they fall out. And in the shop, we, since so many people look through the journals, it's good to have the journal pockets be a little bit tighter so that things don't fall out, because a lot of the staff, sometimes the staff in the shop may not know, you know, what piece of ephemera goes with what a journal. And I need better scissors. For the fabric stuff. Yeah, that'll be cute. So how nice that is just to be able to use up some of this stuff that has been sitting in my fall journal box. Now I'm really curious. I want to look here. I don't think I'm going to sit here and have you guys watch me do this, but I wanted to show you. This is one of LuiseHeinzle's kits. It's funny animals, and they're just really cute. So I'm going to cut these out and add a few to this journal because I think they will go really well. I just haven't had a chance to do that. And I think it will be hilarious to add a few of them. And it will be a good time. And these guys might make it. It'll be fun if I can use them all up through December. So we'll see if I meet that goal or not, or if they will end up hanging out in one of my little bins for a little bit. So I hope you guys got to enjoy seeing my process a little bit. Let me show you what I have here. So this is it's gotten a little bit more chunky. Let's see, we can break it down a little bit. Okay, so this is a journal. I can find, there's still a few things I can make and tuck in here. So 1, 2, maybe 3. I wanted to glue this up here. There's room here for something. We can do this. That sort of got bent out of shape. I want something noisy. I think that needs more support. I want to leave some room for these guys. I want to sew these up and see if I can add some of the guys that I just showed you, and I think that will be fun. So I'll set that little card in there. There might be some room for something there. I might have to paper clip all this stuff here, or put a little lock on there. If I come through and maybe add some stamps or a little bit of stenciling. Yep, something else needs to go right there. I can add something there. So there's a few more things I can add. Okay, does that happen to you guys too? You like move the page too quick? All right. So I feel like I got a good use of some of the things that I had available, and I can add a few more things here and there. But for now, I think it's a good start to where we were. So you guys have a good day. Go ahead and hit like and subscribe, and I will chat with you guys later. Bye-bye.